Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Patrick. Thanks for joining me for Season 1, Episode 16 of Patrick's Poor Man's Guide. This podcast is for people who want to understand local government better. It's not just for Democrats or Republicans, it's for everyone, because responsible government starts with informed people like you. Today, we are talking about who actually has authority over what, and why it matters more than most people realize. Before we get started, if you find this podcast useful, you can support our work by subscribing wherever you're listening and by sharing it with someone who's involved in their community or thinking about getting involved. You can also find extended episodes and practical resources on my Substack at Poor Man's Publishing Co. and poormanspublishing.com. If you'd like to support this work, subscriptions start at just a few dollars a month, and they help keep these conversations going. Thanks for listening, and here's why it matters. In the last few episodes, we talked about money, where it comes from, how budgets work, and why things cost more than people expect. Today, we're closing this arc with a question that sits underneath it all. Who actually has authority over what? In local government, authority is rarely clean or simple. It's layered, shared, and sometimes split in ways that feel confusing. People often assume that if a problem exists, someone local must have the power to fix it. But authority doesn't always sit where responsibility does. Cities and villages operate inside larger systems, counties, states, federal agencies. Each layer controls certain decisions. Each layer limits others. Understanding who controls what changes how you hear statements like, "That's out of our hands," or "We don't have authority over that." This episode is about clarifying those boundaries, not to deflect blame and not to lower expectations, but to explain why power in local government is often fragmented by design. In the extended episode, we'll slow this down and talk about how authority is divided in practice, why overlapping control is common, and how misunderstanding authority leads to frustration on all sides. This is Patrick's Poor Man's Guide, Local Government in Plain English. Make sure you tune in next week as we discuss why public trust is so fragile. This is Patrick's Poor Man's Guide, a podcast for people who want to understand local government better, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as informed residents, because responsible government isn't partisan, it's necessary. Thanks for listening.